Welcome back to Chatty TV Junkie. I'm your TV Junkie, Wendy, and I'm going to talk about two shows today. If I start squinting, just ignore me because I have these sunglasses that I'm not going to wear while I do this, but my eyes are dilated because I had to go to the eye doctor today and totally forgot about it. So I'm going to just try to get through it, even though I can't really see a whole lot, but I don't need to see to tell you what's on my mind. So first off, we're going to start off with Big Brother. Oh, by the way, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, all those things, and leave your comments below about what you think. I would love to read them. Okay, Big Brother. I don't know if you guys have been watching Big Brother. They started it later this year than normal, and I am not liking it. I'm going to watch it to the end, but I believe that it is extremely manipulated by the producers this year, which is... it's not fun for us viewers. I mean, when you vote someone off, not us, but when other people vote someone off, and then they get all these different chances, aka Cameron in this season, it seems like, okay, they want him to win, so they keep throwing expect the unexpected to benefit him. I mean, granted, they had another guy who could have won his way back into the house, but I don't know. It seems very contrived this season, I think is the word I'm going for. Now, I do understand that there was a writer's strike when they first started this. That's been settled, but now we still have an actor strike. So CBS is going to be playing a lot of reality TV. As a matter of fact, as of this morning, I read that talks have now completely stopped between the studios and the actors because they've come to a standstill. So who knows when they'll be able to go back to work. So in the meantime, a lot of the stations are going to be running reality TV. So I think that's one of the reasons why this has become a massively dragged out season. I feel like we should have been done already. They've been in there since August. We're in October, and they still have a ton of people left. So anyway, that's my thoughts about Big Brother. They've got one lady in there, Suri from Survivor, and she's kind of a floater right now. She wasn't at the beginning, but now she's kind of a floater. I like her. This Cameron guy, he needs to go. He's had too many chances. There's a romance in there. I kind of like that couple, America and Corey. And I don't know. It's just a non-exciting season. I think it's because I feel like it's being manipulated. All right, enough about Big Brother. The next one I want to talk about is The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I caught up on all those shows. And my big question on this one is, why is Mary there? She doesn't seem like she even wants to be there. Why do they ask her back? Why is she getting a paycheck? She doesn't offer anything to this season. She sits around. She complains. She doesn't get involved in the activities. There's one activity where they all went to Palm Springs on Meredith's trip, and she sat in the bus the entire time. They did team building. She sat there and asked the driver to take her to McDonald's. I don't know if they ever did. Then they went out to dinner later that night. She sat in the car. She only did like one thing with one other cast member, to go shopping and shop for each other. Other than that, she hasn't done anything. They haven't really talked about her backstory. I know that she is the leader of a church out there in Salt Lake City. They haven't really talked about that at all this season. She's just a body. She's just there. So I'm not quite sure why she's there. And then to put the icing on the top of the cake, the other day, she was on What's What Happened Live. I didn't watch the whole episode of that, but I saw a clip. She was on there, and Andy was asking her and the other guest about what they thought about different fashion from different people throughout the franchise. And they put up a picture of her castmate, Heather, wearing like, it was like a strapless top that looked like it was Gucci or Louis Vuitton. I don't know, one of the designers. And she looked at it and she was like, she said, no, I don't like it. She goes, I didn't know that designers made a size 14. Okay, that's really not nice. You shouldn't judge people on the size that they are. You know, it was horrible. I don't know why she's on this show. So yeah, so that's my 2 cents on the Salt Lake City. Other than that, it's a pretty good season. They've got a new girl on there who I really like. And she's just a down-to-earth person. She's not afraid to give other cast members a good piece of her mind, I'll say, instead of cursing. I don't want to curse. But yeah, so it's an okay season. I just don't know why Mary's there. All right, and the last thing I'm going to talk about today is American Horror Story. Did anybody watch Delicate last night? I thought it was going to be the finale. It is not, which explains why when I saw the ending last night, I'm like, what? This is it? It turns out it's not. The finale is next week. So what I did notice this time is there was a lot of commercials. I'm like, every 2 seconds, it felt like there was a commercial. What I'm thinking might have happened here, and again, it relates back to the actor strike. I'm wondering if that was supposed to be one episode and they chopped it into 2 episodes in order to stretch it out because they still are not done with the second half that is supposed to be coming. That is just my personal opinion. As far as the story goes, it's supposed to be based off a book, kind of like Rosemary's Baby, which I remember hearing about Rosemary's Baby growing up. I never was brave enough to watch it, but I kind of know the premise of it, which is, based on, pregnancy and devil babies and things like that. They did have a flashback last night to the 1500s to try to give us, I think, maybe some idea of where this is all came from. I think the husband might be involved. He's just very strange. His mother's very strange. And we found out last night that his dad has something to do with devil worship or something. The story is just okay for me. Unless we have an amazing, oh my gosh, ending, it's not my favorite. Again, Coven, which is the 3rd season. If you've never seen it, go back and find it. I'm sure you can stream it somewhere, possibly Hulu or Netflix. But that one was a good season. Speaking of Hulu, American Horror Stories, they gave a preview of it. I believe there's only going to be 4 stories. In other seasons, I believe there were either 6 or 8. I think it's going to be shortened, but it will be appearing on Hulu towards the end of the month. I am looking forward to it. They'll probably release, I'm thinking, 1 at a time every week. That's what I'm thinking they're going to do. But we'll see how that works. But that was a good show. And I like that one because it's all compartmentalized and you don't have to sit there and watch week after week after week, even if you don't like it. So it's like one and done and then you move on to the next story. So that will be interesting. Well, I'm going to keep this short today. It's only been 7 minutes because these lights are bothering my eyes. So on that note, thank you for tuning into the Chatty TV Junkie. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification when you know when I upload, which we're going for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And have a great rest of your day. Bye.